for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. And Portland starts out with the ball. Here's Nurkic. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from DeRozan. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
The Blazers on offense. Lillard outside. Back to Johnson. There's the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. It's a 3-point game. Ball from long range. They get it again. Levine wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Boy, there's a certain beauty to that high arching jumper. Levine showing us the range.
Lillard with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Back to Lillard. Lets it fly. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And, Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Driving to the basket. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Refuses to let contact deter him from scoring. I'm a fan of Lillard's willingness to challenge defenders.
Now here's Levine. The kick out to Williams. Pass the ball. He's looking for Levine and finds him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Levine's got 5 now.
The floor awareness of Ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
Oh, and that would have been a spectacular alley-oop. Really difficult to get the timing right on those long ones.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. DeRozan scanning the floor. Back to Vucevic. Here's Ball. Kick out to Levine. Shot clock at 6. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Lillard left side. Over to the left wing. It's deflected. Stolen by Ball. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. The Bulls making a switch here. 1:52 left in the first. Pass to Hart. From outside the arc. Vucevic with the rebound. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls.
The perfect set of skills to flourish in transition. DeRozan's got it all.
Lillard from outside. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Back to Levine. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. It's DeRozan with the drive.
And you have to love the way DeRozan went at the rim. He knows he's at his best when he's the aggressor.
Lillard from outside. And another three for Portland.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's DeRozan. Pass to White. Off target from three-point range.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And the shot goes in. That's 10 points for Lillard.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
DeRozan's shot is off. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of this.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's Dosunmu. Taken away. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range. Lillard's got 15.
And this is Lillard at his best, sending up a confident shot from the arc like he just knows it's good.
And so it's Portland in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Portland.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Trailblazers leading by 9. And another three for Portland.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Nifty move.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic a force around the rim.
The Bulls making a switch here. Now here's Dosunmu. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Over in the corner, Green. Count it. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Chicago calls timeout. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
The Bulls making a switch here. Bulls trail by 11. To the left wing. Pass to Vucevic. Portland grabs the miss.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Back to Lillard. And here is Hart. Over to the wing. And that one's good. Lillard's got 8 points in the quarter.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand. Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. And the list of players with multiple series clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs: Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets.
Now here's DeRozan, and it's Ball in the corner. Good, and it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Ball's got 5 now.
What strong fundamentals from Lonzo. Not about to waste. They look that good.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and I want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes with different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. McLemore, no good. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Chicago. They trail by 6.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide open man.
Pass to Simons. From past the arc. Ball with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Left side, DeRozan. Portland grabs the miss. Here's Simons. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Pass to McLemore. The three. The three-pointer is right on target. McLemore's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences. What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
And he makes that one. And now a 9-point Portland lead.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them. This is what we've come to expect from Zach LaVine. Poetry in air.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Out to DeRozan. Beyond the arc. On the wing, LaVine. Fires for 3. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Bulls trail by 7. LaVine with it. And it's DeRozan at the elbow. Over in the corner, White. Lock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And it's slammed in by Williams.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that. Back to Lillard. And stolen by White. Right side, Levine. Shoots over Lillard. Outside, White. From downtown. That one, no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Lillard from outside. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Portland leading by 8. Pass to Eubanks. Kicks it out to Lillard. And another 3 for Portland.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
It's White on the wing. Here's Caruso. Eubanks grabs the miss.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Back to Lillard. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Williams. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. 6 points for Williams.
You got to have your stars be unselfish at times. And DeMar DeRozan, he did that on that play.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
Now here's White. After the miss from Damian Lillard. Pass to Williams. No good with the layup. And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
Chicago calls timeout. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
And he continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
Bulls trail by 11. In the corner, it's Levine. Pass to Vucevic. To the left side wing. And again, no good by Chicago.
And they've only got a slight edge on the board.
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Now here's Levine. He's got 7. Stolen by Winslow. Lillard with no one around. And the Trailblazers another 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Dosunmu's shot is off. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Levine. Here's Ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Damian Lillard. Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75%
during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
Here's Vucevic. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
Yeah, but Clark, the other thing that sticks out for me, the number of assists they've made over the course of this game.
To the inside. 5 on the clock. And Lillard throws it down.
A guy who spaces the floor, but also willing to attack the rim. Lillard has confounded the defense all night.
And it's Vucevic missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Lillard. That one good for 2. Lillard's got 42 in the game.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering. Terrible shot selection, but you've got to appreciate his confidence.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here, as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
Seven seconds left to play in the third. And so it's Portland, 13 points up at the end of the period. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Trailblazers leading by 13. Pass to Eubanks. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Levine. Now here's Vucevic. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good. On defense, the Bulls, a 12-point game.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Now here's Lillard. No good there off the double clutch. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Williams. A beautiful reverse layup.
Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
Out left to the wing. Now here's McLemore outside. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
DeRozan's shot is off. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Lillard from outside. And another three for Portland.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Here's DeRozan. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And becoming more physical over the years. DeRozan converts off contact extremely well.
We all know he's a tremendous athlete, GA, who's added a lot of strength. He adjusts well in the air, and he can finish with either hand. Hard to stop him once he's in the lane.
To the wing right side. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Pulls up on the wing. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Ball from long range. They get it back. Williams. Missed inside.
It's a +5 advantage for them.